What's going on YouTube? Is EDC Central Oregon back again with another video, and today we're going to be going over this flashlight from urFlamp or urFlamp, however you want to pronounce it. But this was a flashlight that was sent out to me by this company, and they wanted me to give them my first impressions, do a review, provide some content for my subscribers, all those fun things. And we're going to do just that. We're going to dive in. We're going to open it up. This is going to be my first impressions. This will be my first time opening this flashlight. So we're going to open it together, test it out together, and just, overall do it all together. So with that being said, let's go and get this bad boy opened and dive right in. Okay, so now that we got it opened, this is what came in the box for me when they sent it. We have some replacement O-rings. We have a lanyard that you can throw on the bottom of this flashlight if you like. And of course, the charger for the flashlight. So we have USB-C to USB-A. And of course, we have the manual for the light itself. Okay, so let's go through some of the modes on this flashlight. So if you hold it for about half a second, it'll go into what's called eco mode, which will give you about half a lumen, as you can see here. And then if you just turn it on and hold it, it'll cycle through all the different modes. So this mode is low mode at 60 lumens. If you hold it, it goes up to medium at 220 lumens, and then go up one more at 500 lumens. And then if you double click, it'll go to the turbo mode, which is 1500 lumens. So to turn that off, you just turn off the flashlight, turn it back on. It'll go back to the mode that you previously had it on. So I like that. Then you just double click, goes to turbo, turn it off, hit it once, then it goes to the mode that you had it on. So having it on turbo, I can feel that heat, feeling it start to get warm. So it's pretty bright. 1500 lumens is really good for a flashlight, especially this size. Very small, compact flashlight. The front of it is a little bit wider than I would like in my pocket, but just like anything that gets sent, I'm going to at least test it out, try it out for my everyday carry, and then I'll double back with the updated review on if I will keep it in the rotation or if it's something I would have to either throw it in a bag or use it for other reasons, or something that maybe I just can't find myself having a need for it. Just first impressions, I do enjoy the size of this flashlight, minus the width of the front part. The other thing that I've noticed is there's no pocket clip, which all of my everyday carry flashlights has a pocket clip. So it just makes it easier to keep it secure on your person, not moving all around in your pocket. Not having it, this may be something that I would keep in a sling, in an everyday carry backpack, just off of that not having a clip. To charge it, we have a charger port right here, right on the outside of the flashlight. Something pretty cool about this flashlight is if you twist the very bottom of the flashlight, it extends to a larger flashlight. The only thing when it comes to that is instead of one battery, you'll need two to actually turn on. So that gives you a little more room when you're trying to hold it, a little more hand room, which is really cool. I do wish that they provided the second battery, since that is an option right off the bat of this flashlight. It would have been cool to actually extend it and be able to use it right away. So I would imagine you needing to either get on their website to order another battery, or if you can find a aftermarket one like this that's similar, and then that way you can use that extended feature, which maybe would have been a little bit better. I do enjoy the very small compact. It's not too small for my hands. My hands are a little bit smaller, so it's not too small, but having that extra extended would have helped just a little bit. But this is supposed to be a compact, practical flashlight for everyday carry. Really quick, I guess I can go over the different modes and the runtime. So on that eco mode, which is a half a lumen, you get about 220 hours if you're using that constantly. The low mode, which is 60 lumens, you'll get about 6.5 hours if you're running constant. The medium mode at 220 lumens, you get about 1.5 hours. At the high mode, which is 500, you get about an hour. And then at the turbo mode at 1500 lumens, you get about an hour as well. You would think it would be a lot less, but just going off of what their information says, which is pretty cool. This is about 98 grams, so a little bit heavier when it has, especially when it has the battery. So if it'll be a little bit more with 2 batteries. So a little bit heavier when it comes to an everyday carry, but not bad. It's not overwhelming. Also, looking in the manual, this very back part, they do have an additional attachment that you can screw on here that is a magnetic attachment. So if you do need to attach it on the hood of your car, on some piece of metal surface, something like that, you would be able to do that. Again, I wish that was something that they send out to you for you to have already, to be able to utilize that feature right away. But again, you'll probably just have to get on their website and order it. But other than that, this seems like a very solid flashlight. Well built. It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel like it's going to break on you. Everything seemed to be intact. So with that being said, it does seem like a very compact flashlight for everyday carry. It feels pretty practical. Referring back to the size of the face, a little bit bigger than I thought, than I would like. And since there's no lanyard, it's going to be some getting used to if I'm carrying it in my person. I feel like it'll be better with a crossbody, with a sling, a backpack. But we're going to check it out just to be able to get that feel for it. So with that being said, make sure you comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what flashlight you're rocking with. If you've heard of this company, this was the first time I've heard of this company. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. And like always, catch you on the next one.